DJ Durong from Hot 702.5 in Las Vegas. It's time to come together. Rainbow Dreams Educational Foundation presents the 24th Annual Las Vegas Juneteenth Festival, going down Saturday, June 21st from 4 to 9 p.m. at the Expo at World Market Center, and it's free to the public. Catch R&B icon Tweet live on stage, plus performances by Kiss Kiss and the Squad, Darnell Alexander, Unk and the Nephews, and Las Vegas's pop princess Ray Millie. Hosted by DJ Ambeezy with Not a Boy DJ and DJ Kelly J on the ones and twos. Stop by and visit the Hot 702.5 FM live remote tent and check in with our on-air personalities. Shop the vendor marketplace, hit up the food trucks, and enjoy surprise guests throughout the night. Presented in partnership with Google, MGM Resorts International, Live You Equals You in the city of Las Vegas. Come together this Juneteenth weekend to celebrate freedom with Tweet and Rainbow Dreams. Get your e-ticket now and be entered to win one of our fabulous prizes. Visit June19LV.com. That's June19LV.com.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Hi. Hey. What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled. This is Mila J. Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
E-Class Consulting. It's owned and operated by Carrice, providing tools, training, and resources that are sure to make you and your business even more successful. We are staffed with a marketing, credit, tax, and a real estate consultant. E-Class Consulting also provides a temporary admin service called E-Class Admins. Want to book an appointment with E-Class Consulting? Call 702-518-3002 or email book@eclassconsulting.com. E-Class Consulting, navigating you to greatness.
Hey. What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled. This is Mila J. Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
Tune in now on hot7025fm.com. All right. You guys are tuned in to the Shady Ass Tea right here on hot7025fm.com. I am fine, Assy Carrice, and I am here with my cousin host, Sir. Sir, how are you?
I am fantastic.
You're fantastic.
I can't be. I couldn't be better.
Couldn't be better. Okay,
Yeah.
man. Okay, man, bud. You come through with the.
It's growing out. There's guys my age losing their hair, mine's still growing.
But you know, but you know what? It's not like the
the little bitty, ponytail, back in the day on the playground. The chick with the little bun.
Yeah, I'm not a chicken head.
It's not giving that chicken.
I give chicken head.
It's
it
not
never gave
giving
chicken
it.
head.
It's giving a mini Afro puff. It's giving that.
And it's not even blown out. I just pulled it back. I'm just like, listen, I got to get this out of my face.
And then your shirt is giving beach. Okay.
Listen, I'm manifesting a Cuban vacation. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Well, guess what we can't do?
What's that?
Do you want me to tell you? Okay. Are you going to break the news to you or no?
Please. Go ahead. I'm listening.
You don't look like you can go to Cuba right now, child.
Oh, sad day.
Because your president... you know what? You sound a little bit, I don't know, in and out a little bit. So it looks like Trump has banned 12 countries from U.S. travel, from us traveling to. Okay.
And Cuba's one of them.
Cuba is in fact one of them. I'm trying to get the whole dang story, but I can't. You know what? Wall Street Journal. I'm not paying. Okay.
Wall Street Journal and that paywall is for those of you out there,
man,
who ever try to read the Wall Street Journal online, just like I want to see what the crossword puzzle is, blah blah blah. There is an extreme paywall. You'll get the first paragraph of an article, and they'll be like, "All right, go ahead and register, and we need that like $4.99 or something like that, whatever it is."
Right now, before you read the next paragraph, because that's exactly what they got going on. They're like, "Listen, you didn't pay for that extra paragraph, so here we are." Okay,
here we are.
So here we are. Let me give y'all the countries that y'all can no longer travel to. One of them is Afghanistan, Myanmar, Burma, Chad, Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea. You know what? That's it. Guinea.
Equatorial Guinea, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, Yemen, Cuba, Burundi, Venezuela, some other ones.
You can't go to Venezuela.
Child, he said
I got Venezuelan homeboys. That's not.
He ain't got time for y'all to be traveling. Okay. He said, y'all stay right here, pay these terrorists.
I got friends from the Congo, from Venezuela. You said Yemen?
Mm-hmm.
Cuba. A lot of those places I have like friends and colleagues.
You got people?
Great. Yeah.
You got people out there.
That's great. They're like, oh yeah, no, we can't. You can't go see your family.
Probably not gonna be able to make it. No.
Yeah. Is it just people with U.S. passports? Or people are coming from the U.S.?
You know what? You probably should have asked me that before I closed the story out, because that would have been
nice. No, don't worry about it. You have to go back to that paywall.
Boy, Wall Street Journal, we should get this for access for free, okay? Mm-hmm. I'm not paying $4.99 a month to go get online news I can get from someone else.
Please.
They tried it, though.
They did. How are you doing?
You know what? It has been a very interesting week. It's been a week.
How so?
I forgot to tell you something very important about this week, but
oh no,
yeah, it's been an interesting week. It's just I'm just a little tired. My vibration might be a little bit low, only because it's just been a lot going on. Nothing bad, nothing like terrible. I'll say I won't say nothing terrible. Like then, it's just. I'm tired, child. I think I have vacation depression.
Is that a thing?
It's a thing. It's a real thing.
Okay. Because you realize your life could be something else, and you're like, dang, I'm back here working.
I'm back here, right?
We're back in this capitalist machine.
Right. And I'm over here. And although, the work is for myself, mm-hmm. I would much rather be on the beach. And I think that's going to probably happen very soon. I might need to be a beach babe from here on out. Okay.
For real.
Man, the way my tan is set up right now, I got a whole swimsuit on without having a swimsuit on. Okay.
I live. Yes. I need to. That's why I'm manifesting some kind of Caribbean beach yacht situation where I'm just like laid out chest out, testicles just out. 3-inch inseam on the shorts.
Not 3-inch.
Yeah,
you might as well just wear. You might as well just wear what they call. Javon said, "You trying to be a beach housewife? I'm trying to be a okay, not a beach babe. I'll be your beach babe. How about that? Yeah. So that's where I am. It is Pride Month.
Happy Pride!
I wish I had like some rainbows and fairies to like play in the background with what the sound. What would the sound be like? Rainbows and fairies.
Oh, I was gonna say that's when I think of Pride. That's what I think. Come on now, I can't even say the words. Yeah, but it'd be that. I think of ballroom when I think of Pride.
Okay.
I don't be thinking about like like stuff like that.
It's not giving that.
It need to say gay stuff.
Like what?
I can't say the words because they all bad words. I don't want this video to get demonetized because I'm saying the C word.
Oh. Okay. Well, listen, I mean, we are very aware of a couple things with LGBTQIA IA+. Well, the qua, right? LGBTQIA is an N+. So there's a new term that we can add.
Nice. In the plus.
And it's called tenderqueer. Okay. And before I move on any further, sir, can you tell us what your thoughts are about what is tenderqueer?
Okay, so if I'm thinking about this correctly, and I may be wrong, this is my first time hearing the term, but it sounds like somebody who is on Tinder, like looking for the same sex. But they only like
no, and this is Tinder spelled TEN. Okay.
Oh, a Tinder queer. I thought you meant someone that's queer only on Tinder. Like I know those people. But I don't know. Is it like a soft top?
So this is the thing. You may not even be gay. So I'm confused right now. It says that it's folks who embrace softness, emotional vulnerability, and radical care.
Oh,
it's a vibe, a mood.
So someone gentle,
right? So, but why do you have to be queer? It's a gentle queer, but they're not queer. So that's the part that's confusing me.
Well, queer doesn't always mean gay.
Always. It should be one definition for it, right? Queer?
Queer doesn't... Queer... So queer is like... I'm not straight 100% where it's like I only do this, only do that, but I'm not like only
queer
gay. It's kind of like
only means... Queer only means strange, odd, denoting or relating to a sexual gender identity that does not correspond to established ideas. So it's essentially what we now call pansexual.
Yeah, like fluid. So someone who's fluid would be queer.
So I'm softly fluid. Is that what that's what you would say if you're Tinder queer?
Yeah, like if you're Tinder queer, some queer. I just say queer.
How do you really right? How do you really feel about? It's a lot of letters and it's a lot of identifying. Yes. It's a lot. It's like, does it have to be, or can we just be gay and lesbians and fun and happy?
Can we? I think. I was talking to somebody this weekend about that. I think that it can be.
Daryl said he Tinder queer. You definitely strange or odd. That's for sure.
For sure.
It's given Tinder queer.
I think that people should just be able to be themselves. Like because when you start doing like gay, lesbian stuff like that, like there are some people who I consider that are probably gay, right, and probably lesbian. And there definitely are people that are just straight, right, but there are other people who are kind of just depending on the day of the week or like who that person is or like where they are in their lives. Because there are some older people who've been straight their whole lives and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna try something else, just because they're just living their lives longer. So I don't think that like having to qualify yourself for other people, because identifying
Yeah,
yourself
that's
for
what I'm
other
saying. That's
people
what
is
I'm
one
saying. It's like
thing.
identifying is overpowering the whole movement
The
of just
life,
being
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Like I got to figure out all these labels. It's like, which one am I? It doesn't matter. Be
Doesn't
you.
matter, right? 100%.
So that's the
But
part that I think that's the pushback I'm gonna give for LGBTQI. You know, I don't even
I
think
think
there's a letter for me because I feel like it would be before I was married. I would say it would be open. Essentially, what now maybe pan
queer.
But
so
the original queer.
Yeah, like just queer, just like
now my husband say I'm delivered.
Work.
And I may very well be, but I'm still an ally. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
But I don't know.
I think having language to describe like who you are is important, because there growing up, I'm like, okay, I got to be this, or I got to be this, or so if I'm not this and I'm this, and so having language for yourself is important. And so I think having those identities and being able to say I'm this and I'm that just for yourself is an important thing. But if it's not an identity, right? In my opinion, right? Being queer is not my identity. Like I'm so many more interesting things, right? Than queer, right? Like that's probably the least interesting thing about me. But
what's the most interesting thing?
I don't know. I think
in your ear, I am delivered, according to my husband. Okay. And that's the thing. It's not bi. I wouldn't consider myself bi because I'm attracted to people's minds, not necessarily like their physical appearance. So I think that would be more pan. What is it? Is that more pan?
That's more pan. Like you're
but there was no pan. I'm just you know, like you have to be mentally stimulating.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't just be fine. You have to be mentally stimulated.
If we're leaving the bar at 2:00 in the morning, you can just be fine. But
what?
Devon said you were delivered.
T. Okay, so Tinder queer it is. We got some Tinder queer people here on the live apparently.
Indeed. Sapiosexual.
That's what we giving?
That's
what I'm giving?
Yeah, to the mind. That's what that means.
Yeah. Yes. Not bi. No, it's not bi. The bi part is what confuses people, because people when they're bi, they're only physically attracted to the person. Like for me, I'm more attracted to the stimulation, like how you can keep my brain going. Versus
I don't. My attraction isn't related to gender so much as related to who that human being is. Right. Yeah. And so it doesn't, they don't have to be a man, they don't have to be a woman, they don't have to be, they just need to make me feel them. Right. And they have to be present in their space. But yeah.
Well, shout out to all of those who are LGBTQI, and you know, this is I guess your month along with Men's Mental Health Awareness Month as well. Yeah, and there's that. We're gonna do a hard turn here.
We are.
Now, how do you feel about like tipping Uber Eats, DoorDash? I use Instacart a lot for groceries. Okay. What's your feelings about that?
Okay, so I can say, as someone who has ordered DoorDash and Uber and all of that, and also driven and like delivered food for people. Okay, as someone who's ordering it, right? Just bring my food. Like, please don't have me running around trying to chase you down, right? And so, and I tip, right? Because I drive, I definitely tip, right? Because I'm riding around all day. I'm using my gas. I'm using my car. I'm up and down your stairs. I'm really, you don't want to go get this thing. That's why I'm doing it. Right.
So tell me this. So does a DoorDasher or Uber person, whatever, a delivery person, do they also get a portion of the purchase?
Yes.
So, or how does that? So you get a portion of the purchase. Let's say, I don't know, and I don't need you. I guess I'm trying to understand like what that portion would be. It's a $20 purchase. What does that look like for you? You think?
So some places it's like a set rate, right? So some places I get like, if no matter what I do, it's going to be like $5 delivery or something like that. And
That's
then
just
whatever,
for the
that's
the
delivery.
purchase.
That's just the purchase.
Okay. Oh,
And
okay.
then
So
anything
you
over
get
and
paid a
above
delivery
that,
fee.
right? There's a delivery fee, and then anything over and above that, any tip goes directly to me.
Okay.
The tipping after drives me crazy. I'll be honest.
Why?
Because what happens is what some drivers are doing is that they're not accepting your orders, right? Because they're looking at they look, oh, this only the delivery fee. This person not going to tip, right? And so then you end up with a shitty driver. Excuse my language. Not me personally. I just accept whatever. I'm just kind of moving through. But sometimes you end up with a shitty driver who's going to not do your thing or whatever. And then some people will do this thing where they tip high before
and then change it.
And then change it. And so I had somebody one time, they tipped it. They had tipped out at like 20. And then when I dropped everything off, they dropped it down to $1.
Oh my gosh.
So that tipping after is kind of crazy. It's crazy, it is what it is. It can be frustrating, right? Especially if that's what you're doing.
Unless the delivery was trash and the communication was trash.
Nothing that I do is trash.
Okay, well, let's talk about this real quick, okay? So there's a DoorDash driver. He goes, delivers groceries, estimated value about $100 worth of groceries, okay? The driver didn't get a tip. The groceries were purchased with EBT SNAP, okay? The driver reportedly returned to the customer's home the next day to demand a cash tip.
Absolutely not.
The person who made the purchase says that obviously EBT would not allow you to do a tip, so they could not do a tip, and they may not have had the money to do the tip. So based off of the photo that I'm seeing of this person, the person he's talking to with a gun, by the way, to demand his tip. Okay, the man that he's talking to looks as though they may be unable, like maybe in a walker, wheelchair, or something like that. So maybe they couldn't go to the grocery store, which is why they ordered DoorDash, and which is why DoorDash allows you to use EBT. So it sounds like no matter what, DoorDash would have paid the delivery fee.
Yeah,
yeah. So they had to pay the delivery fee, so at least got the delivery fee based off of what you're saying.
Yeah.
But returning to the customer's home demanding a cash tip with a gun the next day,
that's a lie,
sir.
And so here's the thing: some people do it. Some people are doing it as like full-time work, right? Like this is their job. This is how they pay their bills. But what if my food has definitely been stolen.
Oh yeah, we got our food stolen. One time we was big backing in the bed one night. It was almost 12 o'clock. We was like, you know what? We gonna order this McDonald's with these hot cookies. Man,
that cookie tote. I have delivered several cookie totes at midnight.
Yo, Jose came to the house, around the house. He was parked around the corner for at least an hour. We ended up going to go get the food ourselves and getting a refund. Because Jose,
I had somebody steal my jacket box. I had somebody steal my Wingstop.
Damn it.
Now that make me want to shoot somebody. Stealing my food is crazy. Because it steal my food. Like the last time I got my food stole, it was Wingstop. And it was like an hour wait. Now my Wingstop is around the corner. So I could have just driven to Wingstop to get it, but I was being lazy. And I'm like, you know what? Let me pay somebody to bring this Wingstop to me. I was feeling rich, rich.
Right. You got to cash a couple of dollars. You got to spend it.
You got to spend it.
You never know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah, and that mofo canceled my order. I called Wingstop like, yo, what's going on with the order? They was like, oh, you picked it up an hour ago. I'm like,
gone at home, child.
He went home.
And what happens does that credit back? Or like you still get get a charge back or something for it?
It depends on how you
for the
order
customer,
it.
We know credit's back, but what about the driver? Do they get?
You get charged for that.
Okay.
So if something happens where so this one time I delivered the order to the wrong place, and I got charged for that order. Right. And so every order after that I was supposed to get paid for, I wasn't getting paid for until I got, whatever. But another time, no, I went to, they gave me the wrong address, and then they called me, the person, and was like, hey, I'll give you more money if you bring it over here. And so I brought it over there. They tipped me already, and they gave me cash when I got there. So, I mean, it all happened. I'm not going to put no gun on nobody.
All right. Let's just talk about how diabolical that is. That's crazy that this man returned for a tip. And how much of a tip was he? Sir, we're not tipping you $20 on the EBT purchase.
Hello.
Come on. Relax. Somebody will make it up to you.
His baby mama was tripping. That's what happened.
He was white.
His baby mama was tripping. White people got baby mamas. What you mean? How you make more? You know how to make more white people?
I'm not saying. You know what? I did say it like that. I'm a little racist today. Speaking of being racist today, the African booty scratcher that you got deleted off of X for calling him that, Elon Musk is on the internet, child, and he got time today. Okay,
his baby mama tripping.
His baby mamas. Okay, they're suing him, so he got time, and so is Tesla. They about to set him free.
Yeah, they are.
So word on the street is Elon has placed out a series of tweets. One being that he added Donald Trump. He added him, so he's like, it's on site. Like,
that whatever dope Elon is on got him.
Ketamine.
Is that what he on?
Yeah, he was on ketamine.
Live.
Right.
Work, diva. Look this.
I'm like, what? Like, wouldn't mushrooms be a better alternative
to ketamine?
Because I thought ketamine is something that like takes you outside of your body and help. I don't know. Anyway, Elon said Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason why it has not been made public. Have a nice day.
The have a nice day kind of ate though.
Have a nice, and then said he said have a nice day, DJT.
That kind of ate. It was like, just so you know, I'm talking to you, right? I'm not subbing nothing. I'm adding you. Argue with your mama.
So Donald says in his X, he says the easiest way to save money in our budget billions is to cut billions and billions of dollars, and we're going to he basically says he's going to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts, and that's how they're going to be saving money. Okay, Elon retweeted it. Listen, not you on the platform and you the most petty one on the internet.
Listen,
how y'all feel about Elon? Because we got to talk about this real quick. Let me go.
Him tripping out at the last time I saw him, he was like wasted. Mm-hmm. And I've been that high before, where I can't
You've been that high, not that high.
Yes.
You been ketamine high?
I don't know if it was ketamine. I don't know what I was on.
Nah. What you mean you don't know?
Because sometimes you be like at a party, and like having a good time, and someone's like, "Take this," and I'm like, "Oh
no, I ain't never."
Oh well,
I'm a little square though.
You only live once.
You do, and I want to stay living. That's why I don't be taking nothing from no randoms. No, we good. I would rather not die at a stranger's party. But you can do you. Back to this. Back to you. Yeah, back to you. We not talking about. I'm saying I'm square. I ain't done it. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not taking party favors from a random stranger. No. Now, if you were with me and you said, "Sir," you said, "You know what? We need to try these mushrooms, and I know you're allergic, but I'm here to protect you."
Yeah. I got this ketamine. Let's do this.
Not ketamine.
Why not?
How do you even take ketamine? It's like a injection. Let me use the Googler.
You can do like a pony dose.
Ketamine. What is it?
I don't know.
I want to say FBI go be in here. FBI, don't be coming up in here. I'm just trying to see what Elon was taking. I'm just using the Googler. Okay. It's like an anesthetic.
Yeah, for ponies, for horses. It's a horse
for
tranquilizer.
It's like a hallucinogen, but it can cause death.
Everything is. You can drink too much water and die.
Crack is clearly not causing death. Okay. Crack is not crack is people been crackheads for decades. Is not killing them.
Hey. Ketamine.
It's the extras.
So maybe you ever do ayahuasca?
No, but I would consider it.
Daryl Walker says, "Sir, that's a little wild, and that's coming from me." So here's the thing: I'm actually very wild.
No, you're not. You a square. You just be trying to act wild on the internet.
You wish. You really don't know me like that.
Taking drugs meant for horses is crazy. It is. Okay. Because what the heck?
Who are
especially if you're not the size of a horse. Okay.
But I am though.
Elon Musk is not the size of a horse. I'm gonna need you not to take ketamine. That's it. That's my final word. Drink your little drink, your little Truly or whatever you got.
Oh, we're not saying Truly.
What is it?
This is a water.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This is a seltzer.
You're hydrating.
Yeah, I'm hydrating. I spent a long day outside in the sun.
Real quick, back to Elon.
Mm-hmm.
He said 3 hours ago he posted, "Mark this post for the future. The truth will come out." And then he said, "This just gets better and better." He's like, listen. He might be the one to spill the tea. That the election was rigged, which we all know that it was.
I hope so.
Because the math ain't mathing, child.
It is not because it's just water. There are walkers that drink is laced with ketamine. It isn't. I haven't done drugs in a long time.
I think this is a better transition, but speaking of things that are laced, okay, we're going to go back to Diddy, as we talked about last week. Actually, I was supposed to start off with what we ended with last week, which was, I still have a uterus. Okay, now to Cassie and these escorts from the freak offs. It's been so much going on. I'm just going to do a brief synopsis of what's happening, okay? Long story short, Suge Knight calls in to his podcast and others and says Ray J is Diddy's boyfriend. And also Ray J allegedly, and this is all alleged, Ray J allegedly is a drug kingpin. Okay. And is the provider of things, allegedly.
Nice.
Okay. Now, I see some people alarmed about this news and would like to kind of, maybe figure out what happened to Whitney Houston based off of these circumstances and this new information. What are your thoughts out there, people?
All the Diddy, all the time. Listen.
Leslie said he's sick of Diddy. Diddy sick of himself. Okay. At this moment, and allegedly he almost got kicked out of court today for staring down the jurors. Okay.
Oh, nice. Come on, intimidation.
Come on, like you got to be smarter than that.
He's living up to his reputation. Like he's like, I'm going to intimidate you in court.
Right.
That's important.
Right, which he may have even had. I mean, I wouldn't even put it past that he would have people intimidate these jurors at home. I mean, this happened in the O.J. Simpson case where they intimidated the jurors allegedly and offered them things.
Well, O.J. was innocent, so
he was innocent. Now his son, that's another show. You guys don't want to go there with it. You don't want to talk about how O.J.'s son did it, but we're gonna allegedly.
Son did it.
That's the word on the street.
Javon says Ray J the ringleader.
Was on the son on the specs. Ray J the ringleader.
The ringleader.
Right. Allegedly.
Ring.
Listen. So, I mean, with this Diddy situation, a lot's going on. Those are the allegations based off of Suge Knight's information and about Ray J. There's been a couple of people that have been on the stand since we have talked about this last week. Another escort has been on the stand. This escort says that Diddy didn't touch him, but he says that there were times where Cassie would kind of go into a dark daze. Like, say Diddy would leave the room, like she would just like shut down. He's like, it's like a spirit left her, and then it would come back when he came back in the room. And it was like, it was hard for him to, make it happen based off of that circumstance. And I would imagine if I was a guy and I'm watching this shit go in and out like that, I probably wouldn't be able to make it happen either.
No.
What's your thoughts?
I think that there's no way I would be able to perform in the way that I need to. Like, if you want me to be, not be a gummy bear, then sure, let her sit over there and be crazy, and we'll both be in here soft, right? But if you want me to be standing up in it, she needs to be a part of it, right? Like, I don't want her to be like dead. You leave the room and she's like, she shuts down. That's crazy. Oh no, don't say anything. He's coming back. Like, no, I can't live like that.
Right. He says that they have had these sessions for over a dozen times. Most of them happen at the Beverly Hills Hotel or a condo off of Sunset Boulevard that may have allegedly been Cassie's. He said it was only him, her, and Diddy. I mean, yeah, him, her, and Diddy. And he said he never touched me. We did everything under his direction. So
I like direction sometimes. But also you need your partner, your scene partner, right, to be giving you yes and that's like, it feels like this scene partner is going no, right? And you like when your scene partner says no, the scene ends because there's nowhere else for it to go.
Right. Well, he describes it as like a unusual faucet of experiences. He says that she would just sit there staring at the ground, and he would ask her a question, and she would be like, no, not until he gets back. He recalled her saying, so he said, so it's like that. Oh, okay. And he just said it would just turn dark, like her demeanor would change. Describing it is like kind of like a spirit was leaving her body, like I mentioned earlier. So, listen, I'm going to continue to send Cassie healing energy, because
how do you send somebody healing energy?
You can. It's kind of like
you light an incense.
No, you can just send it spiritually, or you can send your energetic. You never. Have you ever made a piece of paper move with your brain? It's an energetic motion. Have you ever made a tree touch you off the leaf?
I was just talking to a tree today. Yes.
And yes, it's like an energetic connection. It's a special power that some of us have. Clearly, Wesley Wiley doesn't have that power.
He maybe sent LOL or something else. Daryl Walker says she has to have some kind of participation. I agree. Anybody living out here laying in bed with women that's not participating with them, how are you actually having? Okay, so can I tell y'all something? I know this. So I was talking to this lady today, and there was a guy that was trying to get with her, and he told her that he got a good 15 pumps in him. Now this is a married man that she's talking to.
Okay. Was it her husband?
No, it's not her husband.
Oh, okay.
It's somebody else's husband. He's trying to get with her. 15 pumps. My God.
How old was he?
What does that matter?
I mean, is it a quickie? What is he trying to do?
He trying to cheat on his wife with her, but he's telling her all he got is 15 pumps. How dare you cheat on anybody with 15 pumps? You better take them 15 pumps back to that woman. You better go back to the house where that woman is accepted them 15 pumps from you and let her have them.
Maybe he was going to give her, some good precursors to the pumps. Oh, okay.
I don't care what the precursor is. You are immobile.
Who's paying it?
Right.
Who's paying the $1,500, Wes?
15? That's too many.
Oh my gosh. Cannot. Yeah. So yeah.
Sorry,
like I said, I am sending my energetic healing to Cassie and whomever's involved, because these escorts seem like they might have had a little trauma too. Because this one's like, this was a dark place. The last one was like, I couldn't even make it happen.
What? Freezer meat?
Yeah, freezer meat.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, it seems like that's a devastating situation.
Yeah, it seems.
What's that? About 15 sound about right?
15 is crazy. That's not right. 15 has to be the wrong number.
You must have. Maybe it was trash.
You add a zero
beyond the 15. I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
So that's that on Diddy for today and Elon. Listen, there's been some text messages posted. Tell us about what's going on with DDG and Halle.
So, okay. So DDG and Halle, the saga continues. Okay. Lala Baptiste, who I don't know who this lady is. She's an influencer.
I'm about to look it up.
Yeah, she's an influencer. She's been floating in the mix. Halle Bailey, according to these text messages, accuses DDG of sleeping with Lala. And through these text messages, she says, that she has to prove. Then she told him he leaves her hanging as a mother. A lot of this is misspelled, so she was very angry when she was texting and stuff. Mm-hmm. Let's all be very clear. If you ever angrily text somebody, nothing is spelled correctly. The punctuation is wrong. Everything is in all caps. You be saying duck you. No, I'm not duck, not duck. Like is very that, right? Is that kind of energy in the text messages.
Mm-hmm.
I'm begging you. I just found out you slept with Lala in Mexico. She said she's gonna unalive herself tonight. My son will not be around for it. I hate you forever. You can have him, and I'll let her be his mom. Now, these text messages were released by DDG,
and this is Lala.
She's a pretty lady.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a question.
Okay.
So she's text, and he's using these to say she's an unfit mother.
Mm-hmm.
What is actually happening here? Because the mama is saying that she's unfit. He's saying that she's unfit, but nobody else is actually saying it. And these text messages would kind of add fuel to whatever his case is against that. But she doesn't seem unfit. She hasn't done anything.
I mean, I think that she's expressed that she has had postpartum depression and has had a very difficult time since she's had the baby.
Right.
And I've heard that depression could lead to you potentially wanting to unalive yourself. And then on top of it, you got a man who is outside doing whatever he don't do.
Right.
And you're trying to deal with your depression, you taking care of the baby, and then you're wondering what this guy is doing. I mean, that could just add fuel to the fire.
Is super scary. Right. It is not. It's not funny. It's hard to support because you don't know what will make that person happy or sad or how to, because it's not like regular sadness, right? Where you're like, okay, you're sad about this thing. How can I can help you not be sad about it? You're sad about being a mother, having a baby, how to feel connected to this baby. Am I the same person? All of these things that a person outside of you can't really help you with. So you're just alone in this depression. Mm-hmm. And so the father is just like, all I can do is really take care of this baby.
Or she's going crazy. And that's what they say. I'm not saying that she's going crazy.
Right.
But you know what's crazy is that a lot of people, and I forgot what the percentage is, but I think it's significantly high, end up getting a divorce or breaking up after they have a baby. And I'm like, is it because you don't, the male partner does not understand that his wife is maybe experiencing postpartum and just thinks she's crazy? Or, like,
that's a lot of it.
Like men, they need a class.
They do.
They need a class, required class, not like optional class. Okay, they need a required class to understand how to, and maybe women too. I don't know what that would be like for two women.
Don't even realize that they're experiencing it, right?
Yeah, they don't even know that this happened. They just know that they feel different. They know that they feel overwhelmed. They feel depressed. Right. They don't even know what it is. And usually, you don't even know you're experiencing postpartum until a year or so after.
And when you're out of it,
you've been
So after my second baby was born, my wife at the time experienced postpartum depression, and so it would be days where she couldn't get out of the bed. Right, she was in the bed all day long, and initially my response was like, "Are you all right? Right, like what's going on? Why are you in bed all day?" Right, mm-hmm. And not like insensitive. I didn't know what was she's not like that. Mm-hmm. Right, and so she's in the bed all day. I'm like, okay, well, so I did a lot of research. I like to read, so I read and read. Yes, it is, and so I did a lot of reading.
Black men read,
and so when I realized, okay, this is what's going on. There were like suggestions like get her outside, take her to do things, do things she enjoys to do, At night when the baby cries, don't like, oh, you got the baby. It's your, try to give her some time away from the baby because she was at home with the baby all day. Mm-hmm. Right. And so being a supportive partner may mean taking on more of taking care of the baby than she is at the time, because one is both of y'all baby. Mm-hmm. Right, it's not just her baby. Right, so you're taking care of this baby, so your partner can feel better. Right, and so it is very, very, very scary because you get weird text messages, you get weird calls, things like I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. I can't take this. I can't do this anymore. I don't want to be a mother. Right, and it's not a negative thing for the mother because she can't control how she's feeling. If she can control it, she wouldn't be feeling like that.
Right.
And so it does. I think a lot of times men don't understand that. And they think that, if you don't want to be a mother, you shouldn't have a baby. And so it's and they're kind of afraid and not knowing how to deal with that.
Right. And then too, they may experience, certain elevation of their hormones prior to having the baby. So it's like, you crazy before the baby, you crazier after the baby. I'm out of here, instead of actually trying to, figure out what's happening with their partner.
Right.
So, yeah. Javon says tough on both parties because the husband becomes the punching bag. And the husband, I think, should probably recognize that they're going to be
you'll be the punching bag.
By default, but not on purpose, because the way hormones are set up.
She's not trying to make you the punching bag.
Yeah. So,
if she had control over it, she would not be choosing the violence.
Right. But I think it's the lack. So you doing the research and figuring it out is what was helpful for you.
Right.
The problem is that men just assume that the chick is crazy. And instead of doing the research and work to try to find out how can I help my wife or my partner.
Right.
Then they end up in a situation where they're breaking up. And then two, sometimes y'all crazy. And it is what it is. Without the postpartum.
Without the postpartum. Sometimes it's just crazy.
Yeah, sometimes it's just that. So
I live.
Do you have anything else, sir? What we got?
I don't think so. I think that's everything.
You think that's everything?
Is that everything?
I don't know.
Should we have?
I don't know if that's everything. I feel like it's more, but
we talked about DDG, talked about Diddy, talked about the escort, talked about LGBTQIA plus.
Did
talked about Elon and his baby mama.
Talked about DoorDash.
Custody of their kid. Full custody of their kids. Two of Elon Musk's baby mamas.
They need full custody. He ain't seen the kids in a couple of years, allegedly.
Yeah.
What you been doing?
Never seen him.
All this ketamine.
That's what he been doing. All the ketamine.
He just been on ketamine, not even trying to see what the kids doing. He got 13 of them kids. This man just got 13 kids, 8 baby mamas.
That's like crazy.
It's wild out here. Like, come on. We can end on this. Mr. Beast, who is known as being a billionaire influencer, he said he broke. He really ain't got it like that.
Oh, he was a CIA operative.
You think?
Someone told me he was a CIA operative, and that all the money he's giving out is from the CIA. It's from the CIA's entertainment budget.
I mean, we've heard that exists. Mm-hmm. And we've heard that exists. And we also, too, allegedly in CIA, don't come for me, okay? Don't come for us, okay? We're just saying things that alleged.
They're also talking about how whack Valley basketball is.
Oh my gosh.
I can't.
Hi, Jamil.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So Mr. Beast said he ain't got it. You said allegedly he could be operative.
Yeah.
And also too.
22. The No Jumper podcast. They ops for sure.
Okay. And then also people who win the lottery. Yeah.
They die.
It's giving FBI payoff, CIA payoff. It's giving that.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, for sure. And it's some things out there on the internet that you can read and discover.
I want to win the lottery.
They say that, stuff happens. Somebody they have to raise the money to pay the person.
Oh, wow.
Alleged.
Okay.
It's all alleged, Yeah. So, yeah.
Chi-Town. I don't know what high school I went to. I didn't go to high school. I didn't.
That is all.
I was born from a gay lake.
From a gay lake?
Yourself. So I didn't go to high school. I was born fully realized.
Well, you already knew when you was born.
Yeah,
you know what?
Came out of the water.
Like, I know everything. I'm educated.
Yeah,
and I have this rainbow on my back.
I was born fully grown.
That's it. Grown man.
That's it.
He said what he said. He said you went to Chi-Town with him.
I don't know anybody that went to Cheyenne.
Come through Red Honda.
I don't know anybody that went to Cheyenne High School.
Oh my gosh. Well, do you have anything to tell the people before the show is over? Anything you want to share?
No, y'all be in my business too much.
Any good shows you want people to watch?
Ooh,
Sinners is on Prime.
I saw Sinners. I love it. Y'all need to watch.
You saw it?
I've seen Sinners. I saw it in the movie theaters.
Okay. All right.
You need to watch 9 Perfect Strangers. That's really good. And adults. For those people who like, funny, quirky, you should watch adults. Both on Hulu. Love Island is crazy.
Monica says Love Island. Okay. Did you watch it?
Love Island?
Yeah.
No, I don't watch reality TV.
I stopped watching reality TV. How long ago has it been?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
We stopped watching reality TV. I was like, and then we stopped reporting on it. It's just
100%.
These ladies 50, 60 years old still throwing wine on each other and being catty.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's got to stop. Mo said it's tea. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, so Forever is based off Julie Blume books. Forever is on Netflix. It's a good watch. I'll kind of watch every other show. My husband had me watching it, and I was in and out of sleep, but it was a really good show. It wasn't. I was just sleepy.
You watch Love on the Spectrum?
Turn it up. You know what? I want to watch it. Okay,
so sweet.
I want to watch it, but I'm like, I don't want to be happy sad.
What do you mean?
And I feel like it's gonna give me happy sad.
100% want to be happy sad.
No, I don't want to
be.
I don't want
like
the sad
you want
part.
to be like happy crying. Like
no, I want to be. I want it to be funny.
It's not funny.
Like I want it to be like happy, funny. You know what I mean?
No,
I don't want the sad part.
It's not sad. It's just really nice and like so wholesome and so sweet, and then like juxtaposed to like all the other stuff. Is love on the spectrum is like it's like a warm bath.
It's like a warm bath. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I've been seeing it's been popping up on my timeline. But can we talk about real quick before we go these baby AI conversions videos?
I hate them.
Sir.
I hate them.
Did you watch the one with the Real Housewife that I sent you?
I did.
It is hilarious. Nene was killing me with the wig changes. Okay.
I hate them.
Oh my gosh, they're hilarious. Hilarious. Wesley said Bridgerton is coming back.
I haven't seen Bridgerton since the half of the first season.
And on that note, happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride, everybody.
Where can the people find you on social media?
IG, the Sir Armstrong. Facebook, Sir Armstrong.
They need to be done with the lady trying to get in the Uber. Oh, I haven't seen that one. He talking about the rapper chick who was trying to get into the Mercedes Uber. There's allegedly a baby one. Yeah. I need to see that one. I haven't seen it. You can find me on all social media platforms at eCarrice. That's ECARRICE. Do us a favor, click that share button, tell your friends about us, and also just like put this on repeat, like run the numbers up, so that we can get all those views and everything. And
get monetized.
And that's that. Yeah.
Don't you want me to make money?
Don't
you want me to stop delivering DoorDash and stay here and give you tea? On demand.
Yeah, on demand. Listen, we got the Juneteenth festival coming up. It's going to be on June 21st at the World Market Center. We got a headliner tweet.
Come on, tweet.
Okay. Smoking cigarettes at night.
Oh, that was my.
Oops.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Best friend of mine.
Listen, okay. So I'm excited to hear a tweet. Hot 7025 will have a live remote there. We will be reporting the details of the event and talking to all the folks. So definitely come out June 21st. It is a donation of $1. Okay. And you can do that at june19lv.com. All right. Sir, we will see you next week, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Bye, y'all.
DJ Durong from Hot 702.5 in Las Vegas. It's time to come together. Rainbow Dreams Educational Foundation presents the 24th annual Las Vegas Juneteenth Festival, going down Saturday, June 21st from 4 to 9 p.m. at the Expo at World Market Center, and it's free to the public. Catch R&B icon Tweed live on stage, plus performances by Kiss Kiss and the Squad, Darnell Alexander, Unk and the Nephews, and Las Vegas's pop princess Ray Millie. Hosted by DJ Ambeezy with Not a Boy DJ and DJ Kelly J on the ones and twos. Stop by and visit the Hot 702.5 FM live remote tent and check in with our on-air personalities. Shop the vendor marketplace, hit up the food trucks, and enjoy